And now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
A pretty sunset. One more look at it here before it gets dark and these cameras become unavailable here at the high elevations. But our Hunter Subaru Skycam network really shows you how nice of a sunset it is. There it is for the Pisgah Inn. That's gorgeous stuff right there. And we have clear skies, so the temperatures will be dropping pretty quickly. We're already down below freezing in Brevard after a high in the 40s. You're close to freezing in Highlands, and Waynesville stays above it for now. So too Asheville, Bryson City, and Silva. But some places are cooling faster than others. Spruce Pine, you're already down to 29, Mars Hill 27, and it's cooling pretty quickly in some of these valley locations like Franklin down to 30 already. It is just going to be one of those nights where some are going to drop like a rock and then level off towards morning, while others will be slower to cool off. I think we're down into the 20s by bedtime in Asheville, down to 22 when you wake up. That's cold. That's colder than average, but it's about 18 degrees warmer in most cases than we were earlier this morning, especially when you factor in the wind chill. And then lunchtime, 47. That's better than today's high temperature already by noon tomorrow. So these winds will switch to the southwest and really help boost our temperatures. You'll see that here on the Futurecast. Nothing but clear sky tonight, and then we see those numbers drop into the teens in some places like around Franklin, probably teens. You'll be close to it in Forest City and also Waynesville and Marshall. But then the winds tomorrow from the southwest really boost our numbers up here. We're talking mid, maybe even upper 50s in some places. It will be a little breezy, but nothing terribly strong in terms of the wind. And then Wednesday, we see clouds start to advance in ahead of our next weather maker, which is going to be rain-making weather for us by Thursday. But Wednesday looks dry. You'll notice the clouds are pretty thick, but that won't keep us from getting almost to 60 degrees, almost 60 degrees Wednesday in spots. Then we do see a change. Now, this is an abrupt change again. We're going to have a cold front approaching Thursday. Rain probably afternoon and evening. Some of it may linger overnight, but a lot of it after midnight wraps up quickly. By Friday morning, it's gone. And then the cold air floods in again. It gets windy and cold for Friday, but after that, the wind is going to turn back to the southwest eventually and really start to usher in milder air for the weekend. So we do have some windy days ahead, gusty days we'll call it, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but the wind generally, 2 out of those 3 days will be from the south, and that's going to help warm us up. All right, through Wednesday, maybe some spotty showers by the end of the day Wednesday in the high elevations, but it's really Thursday. Most of us get the rain. Rain is likely then 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Most likely for many. Some might see a little more. Temperatures in the 50s the majority of the time. We even have a day at 60, and wouldn't it be neat if we had 60 degrees for the first day of winter? That's right. Winter arrives Sunday, and that's our warmest day of the next 7 days at this point. There it is. All right, temperatures in the 60s and 50s for you in the upstate as you see your rain Thursday.